wonderful stranger friends. Today, Glen and I are at Vancouver Island.
And Lola.
And Lola. And the dog. We have decided to come over to Victoria for the weekend. Glen's never been to the island, so we're kind of just doing a little roundabout, showing him all the sights to see. We are planning on going frolfing this afternoon, so we're on our way to a store to buy me a new long-distance driver disc.
And somebody threw it in the ocean.
It wasn't the ocean, it was a pond. And you know what? It wasn't my fault. It was the last, well, it was my fault. It was the last hole. And I threw and it rolled into the lake and or pond. And it was really unfortunate because of being the last hole on the first day with my new driver. So I gotta go buy another driver. But as soon as we do that, we're gonna go find the frolf course. We're gonna check into an Airbnb later. And yeah, today's gonna be a fun day.
What's up with a dog? Has their foot out like this. Lies on the back of someone's shoulders.
Totally the safest thing to do.
Actually is that. And I'm comfy, everyone wins.
All right, sports rent, let's go. Oh, happiest dog ever. Thank you. Oh, that's lucky, girl. Okay, so the distance drivers are a lot skinnier and flatter. The putters are a lot like heavier and like a regular Frisbee almost. Okay, well I know that certain ones pull certain ways, and the one that I had when I threw it, it pulled way too much to the left, didn't it?
Yeah.
So I want one that pulls more to the middle. And also the one that I had last time was way more for like experienced players, and I am horrible. So the zero range, like straight on, so the Express, Impact, Comet. Cool. So there's 4 apparent flight numbers that you need to be worried about. Speed, glide, turn, and fade. And each disc has a different kind of level of that. So we're trying to like interpret what we need. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be, but I'll figure it out. All right, so I've decided on the Glow Beast and the Cheetah. They're similar discs, though the Glow Beast I'm pretty sure is meant to go a little bit further. So we'll see how I go. I wanted to get 2 though, because I want to be able to test the difference between how they work. And inevitably, I'll probably lose another one at some point. Everybody in that store was so kind. I can't even get over it. They were lovely, weren't they?
I got 2 treats. Oh, lucky dog.
They're just so helpful. They're like, oh, do you need help with this? Or do you need suggestions for this? So we're gonna head to a restaurant that they suggested that was potentially dog friendly. They said that the locals never have a problem, so hopefully we won't. But yeah, they were so kind. If you guys ever need sports equipment in Victoria, you should check their store out. That tasted so lovely. How did you think of your breakfast?
It was really good.
What's good,
It was
hey?
a nice veggie egger.
So I've come to find that if I ever have to drink something in a hurry, I will inevitably choke on it. And that happens every single time. So we were giving up our patio table to the next people that wanted to sit there. It was like good timing. Went to scull my drink and like just about died coughing and spitting it everywhere. So lesson to self, please do not try and drink your drinks fast, because apparently you can't handle that. I love how many of these weird little lanes that Victoria has. It seems to be like every few streets there's a little brick lane you can go down. Where are we going? Are we going on an adventure? Are we going on an adventure? Come on. Smiley Miley. We're here. I'm really bad at stickers. Like really notoriously bad. So Glen is a sticker peeler in the family.
She's too rammy. She's just like, I need to get it up now.
But like that's the thing, I'm going so slowly. I did it exactly like he showed me and it still fucks up every single time. God damn it.
Chia is available.
Here, I'll pass it to you and hold the unstickered ones. It's my job, right, Lola? She's like, I'm ready, let's go. It's hot in here.
She's a hot dog.
All right, putting my hat on because there is ticks here and we don't want to get ticks in our hair, and Lola already has a tick protector thing on her, so she's good to go. You guys also might be wondering what we're driving. Buick has gifted us this car to take for the weekend, which has been super sweet because it is such an awesome little vehicle. It has Wi-Fi in it, which is pretty cool.
Thanks, Buick.
Thanks, Buick. You know, casual pit wipe before getting invested in our game.
Ew, who calls them pit wipes?
I do, because I'm a gross stinky kid. Let's go! Poles over there. This one has poles in that basket, so this will be a little bit harder for sure.
Nice.
So I almost hit the pole and then it rolled down the hill, so you have to play the roll, so I gotta go down there for mine.
I've got this disc called Birdie. It's my putter. It's the greatest disc ever.
Are you hoping for a birdie with your birdie?
Exactly.
Oh, so close. And it's gonna roll. Whoa! That's such a shitty roll. One of the reasons why we kind of got into disc golf in the first place is because it's one of the only things that you can do outside with your animal that's like a thing to play. You can't take your dog on like a regular golf course, or I don't know, it's just nice to be able to go and do things and not have so many rules. Well, this tree isn't really doing me any favors.
Birdie's coming out right through the trees.
Should have brought some drinks. There's a little bar down there that somebody made.
Whoosh! She can never throw straight unless I'm here with the camera.
I'm so sorry.
She's trying to kill me. Where's the hole?
At the top of the cliff. Look at how ravaged my disc is already. A couple of hits to a tree. And thus concludes the frolfing. I think that I liked my Cheeto on the best, just so.
Yeah, you did better with that one.
Yeah, I think that it just flew straighter, and it felt like it was a good match of like power and staying like aloft. I don't know, I'd definitely buy this one again if I had the choice out of these two. Sweaty. Very sweaty.
It's so hot.
It's so hot. How do we ever exist in Australia?
I have no idea.
I think that all the time, and I look at the thermometer, it's like probably only
29 now.
Yeah, it's 29, but
like it's 4 million.
I'm full blown sweating. Like, can you see? I'm dripping. I mean, when am I not? But still.
It's time to blast. I thought that was gonna be really loud.
It really wasn't it?
There we go. Now we're blasting.
This is me, I'm so royal, and you all wanna be round. Yeah, you all wanna be round. Round a champion, a champion. I got tons of soul, I'm a true collectible. Famous, so famous, #1 desirable.
So we walk around the corner to our Airbnb, and there's literally like a full-size deer just laying on the ground right there.
Like actually.
Glenn ran back for the camera, but he already went.
Which way did it go?
That's the letter.
Nice.
Glenn plus guest.
Your guest.
Thank you so much for choosing to stay at Aloha Victoria. We hope that you enjoy your stay. I love that they're Aloha Victoria, and I have a Hawaiian word on my shirt today. It's Hawaiian Day today. Well, that's so sweet of them. How much better is Airbnb than staying in hotels?
Oh, Airbnb is
Like,
the best.
This is probably the same price as that hotel earlier, hey?
Yeah.
We didn't film it because it was just so bad. It was so bad. There was poop on the ceiling or like unidentified brown schmutz.
She's not joking.
We weren't joking.
It was the only place that could allow pets last minute.
This is so much nicer.
Lola's like, I want to go see that deer. Trust you to find the Mexican place.
Starving! The museum's gonna close. We're just gonna shelf something, as Glenn said. So we've got a quesadilla. So we're having to power through the exhibits, which makes me really sad because you guys know me and reading cue cards and reading things. I'm just like, tell me more. I've already been here a few times though, so it's not the end of the world, but I do wish we had more time. Seriously though, think of how uncomfortable it would have been to travel that far in that kind of a ship, with it being like, it'd be horrible. Brave, brave people. Does it totally look like I've hiked these mountains? Taxidermy is so weird. Like, just look at it. So strange. I always have a bit of a giggle going in climate change rooms or things that talk about climate change, and they don't at all mention factory farming. They're talking about fucking trains and friggin' volcanoes changing the climate, but they never talk about factory farming. It's just wild. There's not one mention of not eating meat. That's just total bullshit. Sorry, but that's full-blown bullshit. Probably pay someone to paint stuff like this. It costs like $1 bajillion, but like you can do it, right?
That would look so cool to have this in your house.
How cool would that be? I just want the forest.
You just have to walk through a forest to get to the kitchen.
Oh, can you imagine? I always love seeing huge maps of places. Guess where we live? I can see my house from here. I am very glad that they have a Terry Fox area. I was explaining to Glenn who he was. I thought that he was kind of a worldwide thing, but apparently not. For those of you who didn't know, Terry lost his leg to some type of cancer. I can't remember what it was. And he decided to run across Canada to raise money for cancer. He's a friggin' badass. They have his prosthetic leg. That's so cool. Could you imagine running basically across the entire country on that? Like, it's so incredible. Not nearly enough time. I'm so sad. We'll have to come back. You know when you go to take a picture and then you realize you have something in your eye? Me. And then I just smudged my entire face trying to get the shit out of my eye. Also me. That advertisement is hilarious. Oh my God. You know, dignity and respect. Just out the window. Where to, driver man?
Well, that ticket's got another hour on it almost, so I'm gonna give it to someone.
And then where are we going?
The castle!
To the castle! I'm really getting over having a peeling face and peeling lips. It is just as sore as you think it is. So how did you find this castle anyway?
I Googled it.
And what is it? Why is there a castle in Victoria?
That's a great question. See, when I find out things like this, I don't want to read about it anymore. It's kind of like a trailer to a movie. I stop watching a trailer as soon as it gets good because I know I want to watch it, so I don't want to ruin any surprises. So I have no idea what this castle is.
Absolutely
Castle,
opposite person to me. As soon as I figure out like, cool, we're going here, I'm like, tell me more.
Nope.
And then I know it when I'm there.
Surprise.
No, it's not, because then when a kid's like, look, Mom, why is this like this? I'm like, well, this is a villa.
And I still want to be the kid. So let me go, wow, it's a castle with things in it.
Now that's a castle.
We're home.
So, I believe it's pronounced Craig de Rock, which is a Gaelic word, and I already knew that because I enjoy things like that. And apparently it was built between 1887 and 1890 for Robert Dunsmuir, as in the Dunsmuir Street in Vancouver, I would assume. This is cool. It's like a holder for your book and or for your Kindle nowadays. This place would have been the shit in the day.
Yeah, right.
Like, holy crap, it's beautiful. And it would have been like the only place of this caliber in this area,
Oh, yeah.
likely. This just makes me think of Downton Abbey, and it makes me want to go to England so bad, because there are so many homes like this in Europe, and I just feel like that would be the coolest thing to check out. Like, it's just so rare that these are still around and maintained to this level. Beautiful. Considered improper for a lady to play billiards, provided it was done in a domestic setting. It's hilarious. That was super cool. Thank you for taking me.
You're welcome. See, I told you the surprise was fun.
Surprises are always fun.
It's Downton Abbey.
Right? I find it so incredible though that the family that originally built that, they only lived in it and had it for 18 years before they sold it off. Because realistically, who the hell can afford to run a place like that? Like, it's crazy. It makes it so much cooler that families like the Spencer family in England still has their house. Like, they've had it in their family for like 500 years. I don't know, I think that that's really, really neat. Old homes like that definitely need to be preserved, that's for sure. We just passed a shop and I couldn't get a camera out quick enough, but it was like this like nerdy game store which looked amazing. But in the window they had a sign that said boyfriend daycare. Oh, that's good. So good. Okay, we're trying to find a parking spot and then we're gonna go and eat some dinner. My battery is dying, so we'll see how much footage I get.
What's this mean? Does this mean it's free parking after a certain time?
I don't know. You know it's a good place when this is their wine list. Yeah. You're nastier. I know, we just live over here. Why don't you come follow us? Come
We have a
on.
nice dog you'd like.
You would love Lola. I told all the deer to come to our house. I did, I told them all, so expect them to be here soon. I bought the most beautiful bath bomb at the dispensary downtown, and I'm so excited to use it. It looks like this, and it smells so heavenly. It's made on Salt Spring Island, and they have a Facebook and Instagram if you guys are interested. And what I thought was super cool is the box is a plantable box. If you plant this in the ground, it will grow into a tree. So this is super sweet. I cannot wait to try this. All right, I'm gonna leave you here. It is time for my bath. Say goodnight, family. Good night.